welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Butt Kicker Truck Series, round number 2, the finale of the top 8 here at the 08 of Daytona. Yes, not the 08 of Daytona, the old version, as we all are very, very familiar with. We will finish the series and season at the new Daytona next week. Tonight we will finalize who will be in the top 4. Right now it is all about the points. We will get to those here in just a second. I do see Eric in chat, Brendan Kennedy out there. Thank you guys for showing up. 3 out there watching, so do appreciate it. If it does sound a little mundane here tonight, I do apologize. Not feeling well, but we will get through it. Do see the 025 of Kevin Freeze out here doing like, I don't know, goofing off or something. But anyway, if y'all don't know me, Joshua Medlock from MaxspeedTV, looking at the race analytics here tonight. Gusty winds out there at about 12 miles an hour. Air temp was around 80. That track temp, though, good Lord almighty, 120 degrees. Boy, it is going to be hot and slick out there. 100 laps per the usual, 250 miles, unlimited tires. Fuel window the same, 50%, 10 to 15, 12 to 18 laps roughly. Pit road here at Daytona, though, 60 miles an hour with a pace speed of 80. However, I mention it each and every week, and tonight is going to be no different. Make it or break it on pit road. They have got to nail their pit stops down, especially those that are in the top 8 trying to get in right now on points. We have our last week's winner, Frederick Hofstetter, of course, not in the top 8, took away a win from the top 8 drivers. So it all comes down to really tonight, will we see one of these top 8 drivers take home the victory, or will we have to wait on points? Well, we don't know. We'll have 100 laps to find that out, and getting down here to those point standings here this evening, folks. Very, very tight. I would not lock anybody in at all. Even Dana Shepard up there in the top spot. I mean, he is only 14 ahead of Daniel Harrington and 42 ahead of David Stringle, but I don't even see David Stringle here. So we'll just, we'll include the top 7 right now. So I wouldn't even say Dana Shepard is mathematically in it, locked into the top 4. Bad night could definitely cost him. That goes for everybody out here. But this is the way it stacks up. Dana is up the top spot at 2042. Solid finish for him, and he would be good to go. Now, Stephen Miles and Mark Mann, though, tied at 2040. They're only 2 back behind Dana, so like I said, Dana has a bad night. Steven and Mark, they have a very good night. They're going to come around Dana and, take over the top spot. Anthony English sitting in that 4th position at 2039. There's the cutoff right there. He is only 3 behind the leader, 1 behind Mann and Miles. Joshua Milam, Peter DeBora, Daniel Harrington, David Stringle is on the outside looking in. Milam in 5th. 2036, 6 behind the leader, 3 behind English, Peter DeBoer in 6th. 2035, 7 behind the leader, 1 behind Milan. Daniel Harrington in 7th. At 2028, 14 behind the leader and 7 behind DeBoer. David Stringle in 8th, and 2000 even, 42 behind the leader and 28 behind Harrington. So definitely still close between these drivers. And it's all going to come down to tonight. Who's going to be in the top 4? Who's going to battle it out for the championship next week? Out of those top 4, well, of course, like I said, that all remains to be seen. We'll see who gets the pole here tonight and, of course, gets that bonus point. But we are under 3 minutes to go here in practice. We are going to step aside and play the national anthem. Right about that driving, folks. So hang tight. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Oh, say and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight. One lap is all they get. I see Digital Armchair out there. Hey, bud. Before you even ask, yeah, I'm not feeling well. So if I don't talk a whole lot as the race goes on, I just apologize. But Digital Armchair out there, one of the sponsors here this season, sponsored last week's race and several others in the regular season. So big shout out to Digital Armchair, and of course, no sponsor here tonight, but sponsorship next week, Butt Kicker Championship weekend. Should be very interesting as well. Digital, yeah, it's going to be an interesting night here tonight for sure, especially with how the points are laid out, and of course last week Frederick getting the win, and none of the top 8 getting a win last week to get themselves locked in. So yeah, definitely going to be an interesting night for sure. We'll see how the cautions play a factor, or if any at all. They do not do stages, so could definitely come down to the nitty gritty final lap stuff as we have seen many times before. Right now, Steven Karosik up at the top spot. Zach Fritch in second. Nathan Warren third. Are in qualifying. But do see 6 people out there tuning in for lives. Do appreciate it. Once you commit to something, you got to step in if you can and do it. Bubba Winningham is coming out onto the track. Peter DeBora out there. Dana Shepard, who is leading our point standings, he is out on track. Peter DeBora going to go into second. Evan Freeze up there in the top spot with 0.25. We'll see if Kevin is able to hang on to it or if somebody is going to knock him out. Seeing if Kevin is in Discord, or he should be. There he is. Just getting down there just in case he keeps it. Bubba is still out there. I am keeping an eye on chat. Coming down to the final 30 seconds. I don't foresee anybody taking it away from Kevin, but got Bubba Winningham coming across the stripe here. He actually just started his lap, so he is not going to be able to get a lap in. Kevin Freeze is going to come away with the pole here tonight, taking a point away from the top 8. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Kevin down here real quick. Make sure. Yep, Kevin, got a copy, buddy?
Yep. How you doing?
Could be better, but I'm here. That's just hanging in there, man. Been sick all day, so yeah, not fun.
That's not fun.
Not fun at all. Well, you are going to grab the pole out here tonight, taking a bonus point away from the top 8 drivers here, buddy. You're going to grab one for yourself. Not in the top 8, but nevertheless, man, you're kind of playing upset driver. We had one last week. What are we going to expect? What do you expect out here tonight at this bumpy Daytona 08? Very tricky. Very tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky. Track position is going to be huge. Not getting collected in somebody else's mess is also going to be pretty important today, I imagine. It's the way it always seems here.
Yeah.
Somebody just, all it takes is one person on that bottom line to either hit the apron or bounce up a little too high, and everybody is going to be playing scatter. So you just hope that you're either in front of it or can somehow avoid it.
Well, and yeah, and it seems like for the past couple of races, now don't get me wrong, the final laps after the white flag have been tremendous. It seems like it's been coming down to the final lap white flag stuff. Do you think we're going to end up seeing something tonight as well? Or do you think it's going to be just spread out a little bit, a few packs, and then just go for it?
I hope for the broadcast quality we get absolute chaos.
So even though I'm sick, folks, you heard it from Kevin. He wants me to scream, yell, everything. So, well, Kevin, good luck out here tonight, buddy. We're not going to keep you any longer. Congratulations on pole, man. It looks like Peter DeBora is going to be starting on the outside of you, man. Good luck.
Yep. Thank you. Enjoy the race.
All right, well, that is Kevin Freeze out here, folks. Let's go ahead and get them down here on the grid, if I can find my button. Our MaxspeedTV starting grid, Kevin Freeze with a 52.932. It's good enough for top spot. Peter DeBora going to be starting on the outside of him in second. David Karosik third, Josh Milam in fourth, Zach Fritch fifth, Nathan Warren sixth, Mark Mann seventh, Sean McCara eighth. John Stevens, 9th, Anthony English in 10th. Harold Rothery in that 11th position. Dana Shepard in 12th. Chris Scala, 13th. Fernando Moraga, 14th. Andrew Schroeder, 15th. Gary Turner, 16th. Andy Brigante, 17th. Dallas Childers in 18th. Brian Wayne, not even going to attempt it, in 19th. And Stephen Miles in 20th. Nice try there, bud. Matt Wagner, 21st. Stanley Jr., 22nd. Duke Conrad, 23rd. Andrew Zanto, 24th. David Overstreet, 25th. Ryan Rainville, 26th. Edwin DeBoer, 27th. Ryan Whitaker, 28th. David Livingston, 29th. And Alan Foster Jr. in 30th. Richard Sanchez, 31st. Bubba Winningham, 32nd. Dan Harrington, 33rd. Adam Gilday, 34th. And Frederick Hofstetter, getting the win last week, opted to start in the back here tonight. So, in that 35, that number 11 and 35th here tonight. We'll see if he can go back to back here, folks. But already down into turn number 3 here, folks, at the 08 of Daytona. We'll see what happens. Looks like David Casper, Mara Clark out there. How you doing, Mara? Just kind of waiting on that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road. A big shout out to Rick Seabrands and everybody over here at OP for putting on an awesome league. Big shout out to, of course, Butt Kicker and the Digital Armchair for sponsoring races this season. Butt Kicker being the series league sponsor. Anyway, pace car is off and away. And there is the green for the first time here tonight. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight for the finale of the top 8. Here for the first time here tonight, folks. Let's go ahead and get a MaxspeedTV replay of this. We kind of caught that live, but we're going to have to find out sort of kind of what happened. Oh, Cocoa Pebbles getting a piece of the action too. Looks like it's going to start with the around the Cocoa Pebbles, 959 and the 906. Oh, right there is where it initiated. 906 up into the back of the 959, gives him a shove and right down into the 06. Almost a save by Dallas Childers and the 909, and then the 909 comes right back down. I think that's the 9. That's the Cocoa Pebbles machine. And there is where the first caution is going to come out at here this evening. Peter DeBora is going to lead the way. I mean, 3 laps into the race, unlimited tires. I mean, do you really come down for fuel this early? Come on, BC, kick in. Of course, I just took a BC powder too, so hopefully it kicks in. Do you come down pit road a couple of laps into the race, or do you stay out? Fuel or no fuel? Tires or no tires? It looks like Peter's going to go ahead and lead them down pit road here. Probably just going to go ahead and top off on fuel. I don't see any other reason for that. Fuel. However, let's see here. Anthony English is going to stay out. Like he might be the only one. Kevin Freeze taking right sides and left. So we do have some tire strategy down there already. Unlimited tires, I guess you go ahead and take them. I mean, not like you're going to run out of them. But Anthony English, I wonder what Anthony do. And is he going to go ahead and elect to come down after seeing everybody pit? Or will he go ahead and stay out, lead a lap, and then fall back? He will actually lead a lap this time 5. Go ahead and lead a lap. Start the race. Fall back. Oh, big shout out to Yorkville out there too. I can't remember who that was that sponsored the race, but they were a sponsor here this season as well. So don't want to forget any of the sponsors if I can. But what is English gonna do? English, if you want to lead a lap, you're gonna have to stay out. English is one of the chase drivers. Does look like within the top 5. We got English, Deborah, Milam. Man is in 6th, and that is out. That is all of the chase drivers inside of the top 10. Dana Shepard in 12th, 11th, 12th, somewhere around in there. It keeps changing, so he is another chase driver. Several other ones back here. Daniel Harrington hanging out in 19th. Brian Wayne, not a chase driver. Stephen Miles, he is. Stephen back here in 23rd. So we just kind of got them scattered amongst the field here early on. We'll see if they all get connected at some point. So Peter Deborah in the 40, Anthony English in the 44. Anthony is our leader. If Anthony, after the green flies, coming out of 2, we'll see if he decides to fall back. If he goes to the apron after 2, you know he's going to fall to the back or somewhere in mid-pack. He stays on track. He's not going to fall back. He's probably going to try and stay out front. Clean air, too, is so important here. Drafting clean air. I know it kind of makes no sense, but draft and clean air are the 2 important things. Of course, taking care of your vehicle as well. Pace car will once again dive in the 70th pit road, coming to lap number 6, 6 and 100, no stages. Here we go, folks. Rain is back out. Anthony on the loud pedal. Second lap at the line. Outside. Also on the outside is the 04 Martin Man. He's got top 3 on the outside very well. 05 getting a little squirrely there to go off. Anthony English is going to pull off, it looks like, and fall back. There he is. No surprise that he does that. Comes screaming around him with a 906 with Ryan Whitaker in the Cocoa Pebbles. Do get a reset if need be. Looks like Ryan is using the reset. He is flying back up through the field. Already up to 17. Got a 3-wide action going on up here. Trying to find out. That is the 9 of Brian Wayne. Yeah, don't pay any attention to the name. Second lap here tonight. Our man in the 04 on the inside line. And Deborah Milam. Deborah looks like is part of that team. Milam part of team 8 is kind of going down through here in this one. Finding where they're at. under control. Ryan Whitaker back on heel. Well, back grid. Dana Shepard, David Overstreet. Yeah, I can. My niece graduated high school today. Big shout out to her. Congratulations, girl. No longer has to go to school. Laura, 27, up to 21st. Below that yellow line, not where you want to be, especially here at this track. Whoa, got a little hiccupy back here. Could be here, Andrew Santo, the 71, and the 71. Nice back here for a second. Another lap here, he's back here, 71 and the 06 again. And these guys are all over the place. Well, the calm before the storm, folks. Richard Sanchez, Anthony English, Chris Scala, Stephen Miles, these guys back here just doing their own thing. 7-3, Stephen Conrad, Stephen Rosa, got him killed day, Bubba Winningham by himself. Ryan Rainville, no name Rainville, and Matt Wagner. Oh, and we do have another caution. Uh-oh. Not sure where that happened. Right around here. Came on to Daniel Harrington. But I'm not entirely sure if that, no. That's the 06. Santo. Oh, net code galore. I believe that is where the caution actually came out at. Alright, I think that is where the caution actually came out at. I know the admin will take a look at that. Back up front. Now Peter to Bora, leading them down pit road once more. Well, let's see here if we can get an interview in, shall we? How about we don't talk to him very much, but we usually don't have time to, but let's see if Matt Wagner got a copy. Matt, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got a copy. I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy. Well, we don't get to talk to you very much, so we wanted to get you kind of inside here. Man, the season's winding down, bud. A couple of cautions here early on here tonight, man. How's the track feeling?
It's quite a bit bumpy. It's a little bit hot there. I'm not used to bumpy Daytona. That with being a little warm track here, and a little bit of tire wear involved here, so I have to be selective here.
Yeah, is it slick, tight? What's it feel like?
I rather be on the top if I had the chance. So if I ever get my laps back, I had a little bit of a disconnection, a little error there. So I got everything all fixed. So hopefully this wave round here will give it 2 more wave rounds, and I'll get back on the lead lap here. So
Yeah, a couple of laps down here, bud. But hey, I mean, cautions come out in your favor. You'll be back on the lead lap in no time.
I appreciate you dragging me in here, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we usually see you in the race control, so it's kind of hard to get you in here from time to time.
Oh yeah, I always get. I'm so sorry about that. I always get hectic here on being the race controller. Everybody gets to hash it out, get a little bit mild tempered, and it is what it is. It's part of being race control.
So, yeah, definitely so. Well, you guys are getting the one to go here, so I'm gonna let you get back to it, Matt. Good luck, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks for dragging me in here.
Yeah, thank you, man. All right, Matt Wagner, the RC. He doesn't get the props that he deserves. I mean, that dude doing race control. I mean, it's hard to broadcast, folks. It really is. Do not get me wrong. But when you're in race control and you're trying to make everybody happy, make it fair as possible, I think that dude right there has the hardest job when it comes to stuff here on iRacing like that. Me, I don't care who I make mad. I'll call it like I see it, and they get mad at me all day long. He's got to, try his best to call it as fair as possible. It's tough. And I've been there in his shoes. I don't want it. Yeah, I don't think it's the heat for me, bud. I don't know, I woke up, I didn't go to work today. I woke up not feeling well. Oh, I bet it was hot, too. It was a little warm up here. Cloudy most of the day. Here we go, folks. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road again. Hey, Peter DeBora, Mark Mann up at the top. Milam, Schroeder, Rosary are top 5. And the pace car is off. We're already 3. Here we go again, folks. Followed by the 7 of Josh Milam. The 05 right behind him was 12. Zach Grigg got the 20. Nathan Warren also on that low side. 05. He is going to go to the high side. Brett Barron taking the high side. Here comes the 11. Know this guy very well. Last week's winner up here now. Just inside the top 10 and 9. Mark Mann. Mark, no, he's not going to drop behind him. Figured he would, but then that one left the door open to get to the 8 Let's get back here again to Frederick Hofstetter. Well, no, we're going to go 3 wide here, folks. With and around. Oh, no, this is not going to end well. We are wrecking here, folks. Frederick somehow making it through that fiasco. These guys are going to get me screaming anyway. What actually happened right up here, 43. Dana Shepard. Ooh. Dana caught up in one here. Not good. And with the points lead. Now, he does have a reset left, I do. Right here is where it's going to initiate. Ooh, it looks like it started behind him or beside him. And then right there is going to get caught up in it. 025. It looks like the 027. Even corrosive right there. Sliding across the trask. Oh, and a lick into the tire barrier. Ouch. 66 goes spinning. Bubba Winningham. Well, that is not what you want. But that's what you got. Well, let's see here if we can talk to somebody else. Kind of go back down here, and when we get a chance, we'll bring 008 dude. Oh, I just like saying his name. Dude Conrad. We'll get him up here, chit chat with him. Like he's gonna take some tires. So tire looks to be a case here tonight. Good thing they got unlimited tires. Who's gonna peel off out of his pit stop? Wait until he gets off of the pit road here. Here he goes. Hey, dude!
What's happening?
Hey, man. Well, it's Medlock in the booth. I don't know. I just like saying your name for some reason.
Oh, yeah? I like saying Sebastian.
It's unique, but, well, I know, but Dude Conrad sounds better.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, man. Well, what's going on with you, man? Started 23rd, 19th, you know, just coming off of pit road. So, but, man, how's it hanging out there? How's it, you know, is it slick, tight? You know, it looks like y'all's having a difficult time out there.
No, it feels a little bit free. That's good. Didn't qualify. Started in the back. Just knocking the cobwebs off here, and here we got. Got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Do you think you have what it takes to maybe steal a victory from the top 8 guys out here like Frederick did last week?
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, that's all that matters, man. Confidence. So, you know, keep it going, bud. I know you guys get, you know, get a reset. Unfortunately, you had to use yours, so gonna have to kind of be careful here. But, dude, I mean, it's... we got a ways to go, bud. Good luck.
Thank you, bud. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Yes. Yes. We'll get to that now. All right. We'll get him back down there to his team. And yes, tomorrow, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Expecting moms. My mom. I don't know if she is out there or not, but she knows I'll call her tomorrow. Always do. Right, Markman, Daniel Harrington, Peter DeBoer, Andrew Schroeder, Mark Milam. But Josh, I just changed your name to Mark. So, Josh Milam, Nathan Warren, Stanley Jr., held all 3, Frederick Hofstetter, and Zach Fritz, top 10. Daniel Harrington is going to get us going here. He did not come down pit road. He stayed out. Pace car will scream down to the safety of pit road again. Here we go. Waiting on the green. There's the green. Lap number 21 here. Lap over the grid. 80 laps to go. We'll have a long way to go. Sorry. Had to finish it off. 0-2, 5, Kevin Freeze, one of the drivers out here, not afraid to go 3 wide. Bringing along the 027 of Steven with him. And they are flying on that top side. Oh, Zach all over the place there at the 12 as well. Gonna have to be careful. We're gonna stay with this 3 wide here. We're not going anywhere. We've already seen what can happen. And they are on rails right now. Shit. Another 3 wide even behind them here. Oh, golly. I don't. Uh-oh, yep, here we go. I knew this was not gonna end well. Yep, called it. I kind of called that one. And it looked like it started around Stanley Jr. and the 20. I know the 48. Looks like the net code. Can't really tell. However, there's where the 41 got involved as well, but Zach as well. It looks like Zach might have smacked the wall. Yeah, he did. Oof. Well, it looks like some more resets. It's going to be used, unfortunately. We hate to say it, but we're going to have to. Cautions here at the 08 of Daytona, breeding a little bit more cautions. Everybody back down pit road. Looks like a couple of drivers getting some wave arounds here as well, getting some laps back. See here, Dallas Childers stays out. And 13 of you tuning in. Well, it looked like there was 13. 8 likes out there, 2 more, 2 shy from 10. Alrighty, folks, share it, get it out there on your social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, if you still have it. I don't even know if that thing's still going or not. Some of you out there probably, what's MySpace? Well, it's the old Facebook. That's who I'm not seeing out here tonight. Where's those C-brands at? Anybody know where C-brands is? Dallas Childers. We almost collided with the 40 there. Well, that wouldn't have been good. Is gonna take the low side, it looks like. Right up ahead of the 04. Mark Mayan, Santo, there's Bergante. So we got different drivers up toward the front here and some moving up. Midland Deborah, Bubba Winningham starting in 32nd, up to 13th. Daniel Harrington there in 14th, started 33rd. I said I wasn't going to talk a whole lot, and I can't keep my mouth shut. Sounds about right. And 959 getting really, really close to the 40 there. Whoa! Boy, I don't think Peter liked that one too well. Boy, he had to back up. Good Lord. Y'all see that? I don't think Peter's comfortable right now. Base car is off. Here we go. Waiting on the green once more. There's the green. 959 on the loud pedal. 7 trying to push that 40 ahead of 959. We're going to stay up here because it got a little dicey under the yellow. 959 bouncing around here. Oh, and there we go. There is another caution. Right there it was. Hello, I'm picking them out here tonight, folks. Sure am. Like right there is where it initiated. Did not have to go back far. Right there. I don't know if the 06 just got loose and the 959 finished him off. There was some contact or net code. However, that is what is going to happen. I do not think anybody else got involved in that one. But back up front we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do it. I got to ask him. Because I am sure he is having to change his drawers. Go ahead and get him up here if we can. All right, Peter DeBoer, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, how's your britches?
They're doing okay there. He was just warming up the tires.
Oh, okay. Well, it scared the daylights out of me because you had to back off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, a lot of guys getting cycled to the front that haven't been there all the time.
Yeah.
Not quite sure where they are, especially on a track that, you know, you're not going to run with officials all that often. Their only experience here is going to be through OP, and Dallas hasn't been around us for a while, so it's all good.
Well, you know, and, you know, I'm not picking on Dallas or anything. You know me, I pick on everybody. So, it's a learning curve. This is the start series for you guys. So, you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. And, you know, what a way to start is, you know, Saturday night, no stages, around veteran drivers like yourself. And, I say it all the time. This is the way to do it right here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened on that wreck, but
I don't either.
It would have been a better call maybe some other time in the race. I think when he had his damage fixed, I think when that restart happened, he was falling like a rock, and it kind of put the guys behind him in a tough spot there from what I can see in the mirror. But whatever, it's Saturday. Hope everyone's having fun. There's 8 of us that are really stressed out, and the other 30 or whatever are probably having a great time, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah, I'm sure you and Daniel and Milam and, you know, man, I mean, yeah, 8 of you out here that's like, you know, y'all, if nobody in the top 8 wins it tonight, then it's based off points. So
yeah,
you guys are shooting to get in on a win.
For sure. And last week, you know, I was leading the last 4 or 5 laps of the race and was leading the middle lane going into turn 1 on the white flag, and I'm 6th in points right now, so that tells you how my night actually ended. So I need all the points I can get. I missed the pole by just a little bit, but I've been trying to lead as many laps as possible and stay up front and not get caught up in a lot of this stuff. And long way to go.
Yeah.
If this is anything, we're going to be here for another few hours.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. But it is the bumpy Daytona. We got to talk about it because this track is the old version of Daytona, what we're used to seeing. I mean, you can go 3 wide. We've seen it. But the bumps at this thing, if you hit them the wrong way, you're gone.
Yeah, the bumps are tricky, but I think what ends up being trickier sometimes for people is, especially the safer barrier in the tri-oval kind of seems to jump out and stare some guys at times. And then additionally, on top of that, you'll have problems where like cars will just clip the apron a little bit easier here. Like they're trying to overcompensate for a bump, and instead they clip the apron and then they wash up and hit a bunch of people there. But it's not any narrower or wider or anything like that than regular Daytona. It plays a little differently, and if you don't have the experience here, then yeah, it can be pretty scary when you're in the middle there.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, y'all do get bonus points for leading a lap, I do believe. So, you got that out of the way. Now just trying to get everything that you can get, like you said. So you guys are already 1 to go. You guys are double file, so I'm not going to keep you any longer, but good luck out there to you, the rest of the other 7 that are in it, and of course everybody else. It's been an interesting night so far.
Yeah, well, we're 29% of the way through, so let's see what happens.
Yes, sir. Good luck, bud.
All right, thank you.
All right. Well, that was Peter here. And like I said, I'm not picking on Dallas or anything. Just I don't know what's going on down there. Do know that Dallas is still setting on pit road here. So, newcomer. Hopefully he, gets the understanding of these guys, and I'm sure he will over time. So nice to see you out here, Dallas. Like I said, bud, I don't know if you're listening or whatnot, but now I'm not picking on you. Just trying to, understand a little bit myself. So, but here we go. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road once more. Peter DeBora, Sean McCara up top. Here we go, Green is back out again, getting that big jump to 7, Josh Tyler, 7, John Stevens. Got 3 off there. We'll go cockpit here with the driver. Here pretty soon, just to show everybody how bumpy this track actually is. David Overstreet starting 25th. He is just on the outside of the top 5. Now in the top 5. In 5th, battling for 5th there with Frederick again. Harold Robbery. Ryan Whitaker. 28. He is inside the top 10. Back even a bit further here. We talked to earlier. Sanchez, 17th right now, bunch of single file back here, which is going on here with Chris Scala. There's the game Andrew Santo in the mix here as well. Ryan Lane, and right there in front of me, David Livingston. Oh, whoa, and we've got a caution here, and it looks like, oh no, this is a big one. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. David Overstreet, go for a ride here. Right about, 27. Oh, right there is where it all initiated. Oh, man, David Overstreet takes a hard lick into the outside wall. 27, 7, 41. Bull 46 goes for a ride, and he is still going. It's a parking lot. Oh, 27 also going to go for a ride. as well. He's on his lid, sliding down the track. Golly, folks. Big old parking lot. Ah. Reset being used for David Overstreet. Man. Wouldn't necessarily call that one the big one, but it was big enough. All right, give me just a minute. All right. Oh. Peter DeBora, Frederick Hofstetter, Edwin DeBora, Zach Fridge, Stanley Jr., top 5, Duke Conrad, Richard Sanchez, Andrew Zonto, Don Macara, Andrew Schroeder, top 10, Kevin Breeze, Nathan Warren, Anthony English, Harold Rothery, Brian Wang, top 15 as we set right now. Does look like several drivers are going to come back down pit road. Duke Conrad, like Anthony English, several. There's the 20 of Nathan Warren, also 025 of Kevin Freeze down pit road as well, just topping off that fuel. Tuning in, 8 likes, folks. Still too shy from 10, 15 likes is what we're shooting for. Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in. Been a few cautions out here, but it is Daytona, so expect a few for sure. I do appreciate everybody tuning in here at MaxspeedTV with the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Butt Kicker Truck Series. Round 2 of the top 8 finale here at the bumpy 08 of Daytona, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. We're going to start this off here. Cockpit looks like with Peter DeBora on the outside. Restart things off a little bit differently. How about we cockpit it here? We'll watch that pace car take that sharp left turn to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Waiting, and there is the green. Peter DeBora on the loud pedal. Now the outside is not as bumpy as that inside line, but you can definitely see the bumps for sure from Peter DeBora. I mean, you can still definitely feel them, and you know, see that how that truck is bouncing. But we'll take a look here on an inside car for everybody as well. After one lap here, on board with Peter DeBora. buttering it to make sure he does not get loose. Out of 4, coming through the tri-oval. Get back up to the top. See Peter, Zach, 510 of Sanchez. There's that top line. 510 gonna drop it right in front of the 11. Good run there to the inside of the 12. Now let's go ahead and do in-car here with the 510 of Sanchez. Check out the bumps on the inside line for everybody. And quite a bit bumpier down here. As you can tell, it looks like rub boards. I don't know if anybody's ever hit them on the interstate, but you get too far to the right and you hit them, and yeah, that's kind of similar to that, but doesn't make a noise. So we'll get to the back stretch here with Sanchez. And the 71 of Macara is going to shoot down to the inside. Whoa, man, you can just see Macara's car, truck, car, whatever it is, bouncing. Sanchez putting that back bumper and 3 wide. Good Lord Almighty. We get back up here, we're seeing that 3 wide going on. Oh my gosh. And it, no surprise, 025 of Kevin Freeze. On the outside, 008. That is Conrad, I believe. Yep. 69 of Wayne. 20 of Nathan Warren. 3 wide. 3 rows deep, roughly. Golly. Now 2, technically. And awfully dicey up here. Alright, whoa, seen some smoke. 025 dropping it right in front of the 12. And they're racing it up like it's the last lap here, folks. Kind of left to Conrad. And Brian Wayne kind of out to dry a little bit. 20 of Nathan Warren. But Kevin Freeze is going to complete that lap. Is inside. Golly. Oh, in the top 10, only got 2 playoff top 8 drivers. That is Peter Cora and Daniel Harrington. Right there running P6. See where the next one is. That would be Anthony English. Running back here in 15. Get back here to 19th and 20th respectively. Mark Mann and Josh Milam. Dana Shepard not too far back. Stephen Miles. And that's it. 5, 7. That's 708. This one is not here. Got pulled out, shuffled out, or whoa! Kevin there. And the 40's just dropping right back in front of the 025. Kevin Freeze now leads the top line. Going back even, let's see here. Check on 46. David Overstreet. Fifth. Currently running in 10. Had to use a reset, but still hanging in there. Let's get back even further. Single file way back here. For this one. Wow. That is going to start with Zonto, Stanley Jr., then kind of single file throughout the field. Not a whole lot of action going on. We've got Matt Wagner. Now, he is on the lead lap, but he's by himself. Fernando Moraga, Steven, oh, Steven, front, oh. I'm going to put Steven another lap back. Heavy payment. 0.27. Does not have a reset left. Just kind of hanging on much as he can. Tonight. Awesome stuff. Pushed by the 20 of Dayton Storm, the 05 of Harold, the 46, David, the 48, Andrew, the outside line. Well, they got more trucks on the inside line, but that outside line is rolling. Oh man, 20 unable to get down behind the 008 and in front of the 12 as well. So that is going to put Zach pushing the 008. Oh man, they're getting awfully nice. There goes the 20. Thanks for more. Got the jump from the 05. Dropped it down, now down into 1. He did lead that lap. Now it's the 05. 46 going to be able to shove the 05 around. Out here, about the 11th lap, getting the window of fuel. Is open into 15 laps, roughly 11 to 16. Oscar 17. 50%. David Overstreet going to lead his first lap here this season. Oh, for the first time here tonight, we don't have any of the playoff drivers in the top 5. Now looking at that. I'm still here. Shaky back here. Off the spot. Getting several drivers losing speed. Pass is going on. 46, David. 51, Sean. Cara. His second lap here with the help of the crew team. Now Peter DeBora back inside of the top 5 in second. Battling with the 46 of David Overstreet. Being pushed by Brian Wayne. I don't know how Brian did it, but he got down with the 40. So Good job by both Peter and Ryan, as well as the 71 of Sean. Getting into the back or the side of the 69. That Chris 46. Santo, Street, Warren, Winningham, Schroeder, Rothery. Then this is a single file. We are going to have pit stops here coming up pretty quickly here in about, well, I would say within the next lap or two. Single file, they're going to be coming down pit road here momentarily. 06 trying to find a way to get down there, but there is no open door for Andrew Santo or the 66 for that matter. Bubba Winningham. There's no hole there, buddies. 48 will let Santo in. I don't see that happening. There's the 7. He found a hole. I think the 48 was trying, but did not want to lose any type of speed or anything. I don't know exactly what happened there. And if we get everybody coming down pit road at once, this is going to be, oh golly, here we go. Oh my golly, folks. This is going to be an interesting shoot down pit road. A lot of drivers down pit road. Let me see if I can get on to them. So Peter, Zach, Brian, Stanley Jr., Edwin DeLora, Adam Kildano. Brian, Frederick, Edwin, Andrew, Stanley, Andrew, again, Zach, and Peter all down pit road. I don't know why I said Andrew. Thank you. That's going to put them at the halfway mark here. We should see Sean McCara, David Overstreet Company come down this time. And that is exactly what we're going to see. Whoa! Almost chaos. And it is busy. Look at that. Golly. Oh, that left Sean Stevens out there by himself. I believe. Yep. Sean has led a lap. And we do have a caution. No. Whoa. Oh, right there, Nathan Warren. What? This, where the caution come out, right there. That's what it put me on, was Nathan Warren. So, wow. Well, you know who helped that out? Sean Stevens, actually. Wow. Wow. Coming off of pit road. Man, that just goes to show you too, folks. Fresh tires, man. Brand new tires. Yeah, if you're not careful, that is right there is what will happen. John Black, how you doing there, buddy? halfway mark. Sean McCara is down pit road again. Looks like several others as well. Maybe just doing what they can. It looks like everybody is down pit road. And the 50 gonna have to back up. Wow. He wasn't able to get into his pit box. Went ahead and then had to back up. But it's under caution, so I mean he will lose a couple of spots, but at least it's not under green flag conditions. Glad to see you back, bud. Well, folks, halfway mark here. Milo, Rothery, Deborah, Fritz, Cara, Freeze, English, Sanchez, Overstreet, Jr. That is our top 10. Take a look at the caution count number here so far after the halfway mark. 7 cautions, 16 laps, 48 laps to go, 22 lead changes. That number on the lead changes will definitely go up here, folks. That is what we have had so far here tonight. Been very interesting. A lot of 3 wide for sure. But all these playoff drivers are hungry. No, they don't want to get in on points. They don't want it to come down on points. They want to get the win. They want to get in with that win. That is what they're trying to do. Well, I say 8 of them. 7 of them that are out here. Dana Shepard, Stephen Miles, Mark Mann, Anthony English, Joshua Milam, Peter Deborah, Daniel Harrington. All want to get in on that win. Milam, Deborah, Harrington, English. Looks like English is coming back out onto the track. Stephen, there's Mark Mann. Somewhere, there he is on pit road. Looks like we've lost Dude Conrad, Steven Karosik, Ron Whitaker, Dallas Childers, and Brian Rainville, who still have 8 drivers out on the track. Drivers, a couple of laps, 2 drivers, 1 lap down. Andy Mercante and Matt Wagner. But Fernando Moraga, 3 laps down, but it ain't over. Not any means. Oh, Milo Rothery is our top row here. They will get us going. Once the pace car dives off and the green comes back out, we'll do a little bit of crank it up here tonight. At the 08 of Daytona here, folks. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Not a lap. Green is back out once more. Here we go, folks. Last half of the race. Round number 2, top 8 finale. OP Saturday Night Butt Kicker Truck Series. Right out of turn 2 and then down into 3 here momentarily. Oh, glad to have you back. Yeah, work schedules can definitely do that. So you can always go back and watch and hit that like button later. I know it's nothing like watching a live. Still, all right, 1 lap down. Let's go ahead and give it a shot here, folks. You know the drill, folks. Crank it up here tonight on MaxspeedTV. crank it up. Cam there. Harold Rotheridge, Josh Milam, Zach Frisch, Peter DeBora, Kevin Free, Sean Macara, Evan Overstreet, Stanley Jr., Daniel Harrington, Andrew Zonto. That's our top 10. That's up. Right now, looks like Fernando Moraga has taken his car behind. Car, truck, van, SUV, whatever it is, behind the wall here tonight. Tough race for Fernando. Mandatory 6 days a week. Oh, midnight shift. Ooh. Milam leading the way, playoff. You can see a P beside their name. They are in the playoffs. Still kind of wondering where Sebring at, though. I have to work with that. Let Milam lead the way. They cannot make it to the end. They will have to come down. A lot of side by side and then single file yet again back here. They know back here that it's still a long race to go. So they're just hanging on, but up front, that side by side action. We've seen it before and we're watching it again. I'm keeping my eye on that guy right there. 025 black truck on the outside. Budweiser likes to take it 3 wide, so we've seen him do that a couple of times tonight already, and we'll definitely continue to watch him, and I'll keep my eye on him as well. Usually when he goes, he has a few that goes with him, so we'll see what he does. Don't think I would do it right now, but you never know. If he sees the opening, he might take it. Wow, 18 out there tuning in. Awesome, awesome. 9 likes, 1 shy from that I almost said 15, that 10 like mark. I love seeing 19 people out there tuning in, and thank you all. We have hit that 10 like mark. Thank you everybody for the likes. Always shooting for more, but we do have goals. We hit that goal, so thank you. Watching Milam and Rothery though up front. Oh, we got movement back there. Oh no, and we are gonna have a yellow, it looks like. Oh, they're still wrecking too. Yep, there it is. Looks like it started up around the 46 and the 06. Right there is where it all initiated. And it was just kind of on from there. Yep, that is exactly what happened. They were still wrecking. Oh, right there is where the 20 got a piece. Oh, no. And he got hit. 20 got hit by the 48. 48 was going to go around him, but there's just not enough room there. Oh, man. Andrew. Oh, and you can see the smoke out of Andrew's truck. Heavy engine damage. The 20 is going to have engine damage as well. Oh. Like Nathan Warren has already taken his truck behind the wall. 06 of Andrew Zonto, heavy damage to the 06. Not be surprised if he uses his one and only reset here. Let's see, Andy Brigante. Like he will be the lucky dog, I believe. Possibly. Yep, he will be back on the lead lap. So that is just going to put Matt Wagner, the Lonesome Dove, a lap down here. So one more caution, and as long as Matt's not involved in it, he'll be back on the lead lap. So it's kind of working out for Matt here tonight. Not really working out for a whole lot of other drivers for sure. But let's see here who we can talk to here. 71 of Macara here. Go ahead and see if we can get Sean up here tonight. Sean, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man, well, it's Medlock in the booth, man. Looks like you guys are having a little bit of fun out there here tonight. I mean, cautions. They are coming out, but man, we've had a little bit of action all over the place here. But how's it hanging out for you here, man? You kind of been hanging out up front most of the time.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad at all. I've managed to avoid damage to this point, so look for me using my fast repair on the next one.
Oh man. Yeah. It looks like you do have your fast repair.
I do, yeah. Yeah, I have 4 X's, and that was from extremely minor contact right before a wreck. So, I'm doing all right. Been up front most of the time, except for I got penalty on pit road under caution earlier, and that set me back, but recovered quickly.
Well,
yeah.
Man, those penalties can definitely hurt. I mean, I got to bring it up. You are not in the top 8, but you're going out here for a win like everybody else. So, you know, we got to put that into perspective. You know, if you are in a situation to where you're going to get the win, I'm sure you'd take it, correct?
Yeah, I absolutely will take a win. I don't get many of those.
Are you trying to help anybody get a win to get themselves into the top 4?
There's no one specific I would obviously target. You know, no reason not to push the person in front of me. Like right now, I got Peter and Josh in front of me, and I'm happy to help either one of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, looks like you guys are double file. Wow, already on the backstretch. Coming into 3 here momentarily, but I'm not going to keep you. So good luck out there, Sean. We're winding it down, but we still got some laps here to go, bud. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, I put him in there with Josh Milam and Zach Furich, so I don't know if he's teammates with Josh and Zach or what, but Josh Milam is in the 7, so I mean, a little interesting. Here we go, coming to the restart, coming to lap 68. Josh Milam will be on the loud pedal once the green is out. There's the green. Harold Rothery, Zach Fritch, the 41 of Stanley Jr. They are all on the loud pedal. Stanley Jr. in the Digital Armchair Motorsports 41. Beginning to wonder if that is Stanley Jr. in chat. Might be. Got some single file action going on back here. Drivers trying to find the line. 46, 43. Watching now the 46 of David Overstreet. Right there with the 04. That is Mark Man, but the damage on David's truck, I don't know if, yeah, the 04, I mean, he was hanging in there, but I don't know if 46's damage is affecting him. I mean, in the draft, he looks okay. Keep an eye on the 46. See what happens. Get back up to the front here. Watch the side-by-side. Josh Milam, Peter DeBora, Don Macara, and Kevin Freeze. That is your outside line. About 4 trucks. That's 70, 100, 31 to go to be 30 at the stripe. See here, Matt Wagner in the mix back here in the 91 and 50. That is David Livingston. Matt is the only driver a lap down, so kind of keeping an eye on Matt. 5 drivers out there on the racetrack, 1 driver a lap down. That is it. Bubba Winningham is the last driver on the lead lap in the 66. Call it back here at almost about 4/10, half a second back behind our number 11, last week's winner, Frederick Hofstetter. 66. He needs to get up there. If he falls backwards and he loses that draft, it'll be so hard for him to get back up there. A lot more drivers, a lot more of the playoff drivers, I should say, mired up there in the top 15. Every one of them right now is in the top 16. Mark Man back here in 16. Ilam, Deborah, 1, 2. Then you got Harrington in 8th, English 10th, Miles 13th, Shepard 15th, and in 16th. That is where your playoff drivers are spitting right now. In the top 8. Well, top 8, top 7. Whatever you want to call it. Ooh, getting a little dicey back here. 69, 025, Kevin Freeze, and Brian Wayne. Bit of a breakaway. Whoa, and we've got a caution. Who is this going to bring me to? Adam Kilday, where it brung me to. See exactly. Whoa, right there. Oh, the 11. Frederick Hofstetter up. Oh, right then down right into the 50 of David Livingston. And let's see. Oh, that code maybe? Not sure, but right there. Yeah, that is where the caution is going to come out or start to come out. 85 of Kilday is shooting across the grass. And you know who helped that out? Oh, let me show you. The guy right there, Matt Wagner. He will get his lap back. David Livingston is on pit road here. He might have had to tow. Man, oh man. Well, Peter DeBora bringing everybody down pit road, it looks like. Isla, Macaro, Wang, Rothery, Fridge, Freeze, Jr., Harrington, Sanchez. Yep, everybody down. Don't see anybody at this point staying out. But Matt Wagner will get his lap back. Back on the lead lap now. All he needed was a few cautions. Probably took a little longer than expected, but back out there. All right, well, let's pick on... Oh, who do we pick on here? Man, too many people to choose from. Well, we can go, I guess, and pick on Harrington here if he'll talk. Harrington, buddy, got a copy?
Go.
Hey, man. Well, buddy, in the playoffs. Congratulations, making it into the top 8, buddy. All comes down to this race here tonight to see if you can get into the final 4. I'm sure at this point, late into the race, that's the least of your worries. Right now, it's the finish. But how's it going for you out there, bud? Started 33rd. You're currently running in 15th.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy, but been lucky. It's a little roughed up, but I kept it in the primary truck for now.
Well, go ahead.
I just need a real good finish to stay in it into this final 4 that they're going into. I had a real rough week last week.
Yeah, and, you know, coming in, too, tonight, you're back there in 7th, 14 behind the leader, and 7 behind Deborah. So, you know, it's, man, it's going to be tough. You know, definitely. I mean, I don't want to, you know, make you any more nervous than what you already are, but you know how important this race is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, regardless, man, good luck down there. Have fun. And, man, you know, hope for the best, but pray it's not the worst.
Right.
All righty, Daniel. Good luck, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's just hope I didn't jinx him. And, yeah, and for everybody that is just tuning in, here is the playoff picture, the top 8 as they came into tonight. Now, I don't know how they stack up now with people leading laps and all that other goodness that goes along with it, but this is the way it stacks up. And we just talked to Harrington, who is in 7th. David Strangle is not here, so he is pretty much out of contention. So everybody else is still in it. We'll see what happens. I mean, Daniel has just about as good a shot as making it as Dana Shepard does. So definitely anything is definitely possible. Man. All right, pace car is off once more. Here we go again. Milam onto the outside. Green is back out once more here tonight at the 08 at Daytona. Lap 76 here tonight. And I don't even know who has led the most laps. So Peter DeBoer has led 24. Milam has led 27. Rothery has led 1. Zach hasn't led any yet. Sanchez likewise. Junior. Freeze has led 5. So I think it's going to come down to Milam and Peter at this point. As it stands right now. I mean, things could definitely change for sure. But I think that is where it's going to come down to the most laps led between them two. Island going to lead his 28th lap there, however, and that's going to put us at lap 77. Oh, and I forgot to put it up here. Oops. There we go, 15 GWC attempts. I mean, they say it's unlimited, but iRacing, from what I was told, does cap it at 15. So, 15 GWC attempts it is. And hopefully we don't see 15 GWCs here tonight. Let's hope we don't see one. All right? We definitely could. I mean, I give it about a 70% chance. If you hit the white flag, then it'll be a 0% chance. Josh Milam, Zach Fritch, that is our top line with the 510 of Sanchez, 025 of Kevin Freeze, the 27 of Sean Stevens, the 40 of Peter DeBora, the 05, 41, and 44 of the 71 of Sean McCara, the 04 of Mark Mann, 69 of Brian Wayne. Might as well throw the 13 in there as well. Andy Bergante, that is our low side. Finding them down here, folks. Finding them down. Right, 17 of you still out there watching here tonight. Oh, 41 there. Here's out of curiosity, can we go ahead and hit 15 likes here tonight? Got 10. Got 17 of you out there. There ain't no reason we can't. Can't remember who said it in chat, but I usually say I say hit the like button, but somebody wrote in there lick it. So lick the like button, folks. Lick it. All right, Mila taking lap number 80. Next time by will be 20 to go. And let me check. I don't know if they can make it. I don't think they can. They've already been out here 6 laps. Put them at about 26 minus a few. 21, 22 laps. Yeah, they will have to come down again. It could come down to fuel. One final stop, splash and go. No tires if it stays green. 20 laps to go here tonight, folks. Sanchez, Kevin Freeze, Island, John Stevens, Rothery, Fritch. Not really seeing anybody ducking and diving down pit road here. Matt Wagner, though, sitting in the catbird seat at the tail end. Oh, man. Well, a special shout out to iRacing. They don't get the shout outs they deserve, but big shout out to iRacing for letting us do this. Because, you know, without them and, you know, for them allowing us to broadcast league races, you know, we definitely wouldn't be sitting here bringing all the action. So I think iRacing deserves a big shout out there all across the board. Thank you, iRacing, and all of the I don't know who, everybody behind the scenes at iRacing. I'll just throw that out there. That'll cover the whole spectrum. Big shout out to iRacing. So, 19 to go, coming to 18 to go here at the stripe. Nobody coming down pit road yet. They're gonna have to come down. There ain't no way they can stay out. And a little shaky back there at around David Overstreet. John Stevens up top, run ahead of Kevin. Ooh, Kevin. I'm kind of wondering when these guys are gonna start coming down pit road. John Stevens gonna lead another lap. That'll be 4. Island's got 31 under his belt. Deborah 24. He'll be broke if Deborah can get up there, but I don't think he's worried about it right now. I think they know they're going to have to come down at some point. But how long do you go? John, you're still out there, I would assume. Brendan Kennedy, I don't know if Mara is still out there or not. Or my brother, the Digital Armchair, David Casper. I know I see y'all out there. What would you do? When would you come down pit road, knowing that you will have to come down and you cannot go on fuel? You know, would you come down with, 15 to go? Would you run it as far down as possible and then come down? Would you come down, of course, I would come down with teammates. Don't come down by yourself. But when would you come down if you were out here racing and you came into this situation? Oh, got to get the fans, got to get everybody out there watching, got to get them involved at some point. Would you come down? Whoa, we got somebody peeling off. Okay, so that is, let me get down here. Sanchez, English, Santo, Man, Miles, Scala. All down pit road. Ooh, who will be the next group down pit road? The guys, the drivers that just pitted, if it stays green, that'll be their final pit stop. And it might even be their final pit stop, even if we get a caution, because you can save a lap or two under caution. All right, who's the next group? I did see the 025. There is Kevin Freeze, Zach Fridge, Josh Milam, Peter DeBora, Manley Jr., Sean Macara, Andy Bergante, Brian Wang, Flash and go. No surprise. Oh, Sean Stevens, Harold Rothery, Edwin DeBoer. There's the 66 of Bubba. He's going to have to find a way down to the inside. I do expect these guys to come down. Yep, here they come. Bubba not going to be able to get down. Sean Stevens leading the rest of the group. Harold Rothery, Edwin DeBoer, Daniel Harrington, Adam Kilday, Matt Wagner, David Overstreet, Dana Shepard, and Frederick Hofstetter. Bubba caught out there by himself. Oh, man. He will probably come down this time. He did lead a lap, though. He did lead a lap. Screaming around is going to be Kevin Freeze and a whole group of hungry hippos. Peter DeBora, the 04 of Mark Mann. Oh my God, we got a lot of playoff drivers up here now. Oh man. This is definitely going to be interesting. Bubba Winningham is on pit road. So now we've got Deborah, Breeze, Mann, Wayne, English, Sanchez. There is Stephen Miles in the mix. Daniel Harrington is with this group. That's 3 wide. Oh, golly, we're going to have a yellow, folks, I do believe. It hadn't happened yet. There's the yellow. I had a feeling we was going to get a yellow. Oh, kind of initiated up there with a 91 and the 41. Right there is where it all kind of started, 91, 41. And it was kind of on from there, 74, 43, right there. 43 and 74 is going to get the rough in, 43. And then a hard lick by the 74. Oh, yep. There's the yellow. Oh, now what do you do? Stay out, come down. What? I think you got to stay out. You cannot come down pit road. Well, we'll see what these guys do. Now, they're not coming down pit road. I didn't think they would. Dana Shepard gonna be coming back out, it looks like. 37.4 second stop. Oh, did he get out in time? Like he did. We do have a few that came down. Harold Rothery, Sean Stevens, Chris Scalo, Wagner Jr., Overstreet, Deborah still on pit road here, or is on pit road, I should say. Heavy damage. Evan Freeze. Man. Man, oh man. Got 10 laps to go right now. To be 9 to go next time by. They should get the green at 8 to go. Get the 1 to go this time. And yep, there it is, 1 to go. All right, well, coming to the restart. Let's go ahead and take a look at it again. 10 cautions, 24 laps, 9 to go. 32. I knew that number would go up. 32 lead changes. And that number may even continue to go up here as we edge ever so closer to the end of the race here tonight. Another big question is, will this race finish under regulation, or will we go overtime here tonight? please put your answer in chat here this evening. Overtime, put OT for overtime, or put reg for regulation. RBN podcast out there is throwing out OT. How you doing, RBN? Seen that name somewhere before. Oh, hey Zachary. How you doing, buddy? Man, I'm not feeling well, but I'm okay. I'm here. I mean, I'm broadcasting the best way I know how to, trying to keep my mind off of it. And the green is already thrown. Well, that didn't take long. Wow. I woke up not feeling well, and I felt like garbage all day long, so I didn't go into work. Probably should have, but I didn't. All right, 8 to go. Key deal. Oh, Berkman is saying OT. That's what he's saying. Possibility. I mean, we'll know within 4 laps. We get a caution within, I believe it's 4 or 5 laps. It'll be probably overtime. Hopefully it ends under regulation, but we'll see. Oh man, Peter DeBora, Mark Mann, top side, Anthony English up there with them. We've got 3 playoff drivers in the top line. Josh Milam on the low side, as well as Stephen Miles. That is just inside of the top 10 as well. Now we're going to be, of course, paying a little bit more attention to our top 7 in the playoffs. Whoa, getting a little shaky around the 44, and there they go. Oh! I gotta say, this one was a big one. Oh, man, somebody make sure. Oh, no, and the 8 was involved in this. Oh, Stephen Miles. Oh. I don't really know where it... Oh, I think it initiated or started a little bit up there around the 0644. Right there. Looks like 44 either got bumped a little bit or something. Lost control. I don't know. But then it was kind of just a chain reaction. 13 into the back of the 06. And then right there, 71 into the back of the 13. The 8 just nowhere to go. Wrong spot, wrong time. 13 down into the 08. 08 right back up into the 06. And it was kind of on from there. 85 going to get a piece of the action. 46, 71. I believe that is the 85, the 2, 12, 13. 82 locking it down. Wow. Whoa, and the 27 gonna get a piece of it right there as the 8 comes back up. Well, man, didn't want to see that. Now, don't think this is a GWC attempt. I think they will get back going green. It may be an unofficial GWC, so it'll be, you know, if it does come down to it, it'll be a GWC under regulation. But we will find out. 17, 18 people out there still tuning in. Workman, you got all your buddies out there watching? You do. You need to tell them to hit that like button, man. I know you got about 3,000 people out there that you know. Well, Zachary Workman out there, of course, not out there on the track here tonight, so he didn't workman himself up into any positions, but you can't get away from me, Workman. You workmaned yourself into chat here tonight. There you go. You can't get away from me with that. Glad to see you out there, buddy. Just got home, huh? 5 to go, 4 to go. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Recognize that name. Oh, Jacob Bell out there here tonight. How you doing, Jacob? Oh, that name very, very well. The GOAT. I'm not the GOAT. Wow, nice to see you, bud. Garrett Grant. I know Garrett. How you doing, Garrett? Oh man, yeah, I know Garrett and Jacob both. Previous leagues. A lot of people broadcasting, that is for sure. All right, well, Peter DeBora, Kevin Freeze, Mark Mann, Brian Wang, Josh Milam, Anthony English, Andrew Zonto, Richard Sanchez, Matt Wagner, and Frederick Hofstetter. That is your top 10. Man, almost ran out of voice there. 4 to go. Yeah, this is not going to be even a GWC attempt under regulations. So they will go green. Will be 2 to go. White flag, hopefully. And then the checkered. But we're not, I don't think we're done yet, folks. We're not done yet. Zach. Oh, Zach out there in chat giving RBN podcast a hard time. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Green. Are we green for the final time, or are we going to go green again? Guess we'll find out. 3 laps remain till anybody's race. I was about to say ball game, but this ain't no ball game. Really gotta watch. Not only up there, but back here as well. Mainly watching the front, but I'm keeping my eye out on the timing screen as well. Be 2 to go. This time by. When are we gonna see a driver or 2 or 3 make some moves? 2 to go at the stripe. There it is. Update. And oh man, hey, we might actually see the white flag. I say that, and you know, a whole lot of shaking going on in that 04 on the tail of the 40. Peter DeBora, Mark Mann, down low, out of turn 4, through the tri-oval. There is no yellow. White flag in the air, 1 to go. Kevin Freeze holding strong on the top side with the 69. Ron Wayne pushing him. Anthony English pushing him in the draft. Oh, man. Boy, it's going to come down out of turn 4, I believe. Down into 3, the middle of 3, and 4. Out of turn number 4, who's going to get the run? Is it going to be the 025 or the 40? 40, looking to punch his ticket. Kevin Freeze going to win here tonight. It's going to come down to points, folks. Peter DeBora will finish in second. Brian Wayne in third, unofficially. Mark Mann in fourth, and Anthony English in fifth. But Kevin Freeze just won Daytona the 08, unofficially. Congratulations to Kevin Freeze on the win. Peter DeBora in second. Brian Wang in third. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, I have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. And, of course, we're going to start off with our winner, Kevin Freeze. Now, before I get to anything else with Kevin, teammates, I do believe, Kevin, Peter, and Brian, they finished 1, 2, 3 out here tonight. So, Kevin, with that being said, bud, congratulations on the win out here at the 08 Daytona to finalize the top 8. And not taking anything away from you and your victory here tonight. Man, hard-fought battle for sure. It's going to come down, of course, to the point standings with the top 8, bud. But, you know, before you talk about that, bud, talk about the race out here tonight, man. The struggles that you all had, because I know there was quite a few of them, man. We got to hear from you.
Yeah, we wanted to make it a real interesting broadcast. Keep you busy figuring out what wrecks were caused by what, who was involved in what. It was pretty wild out there for most of that night tonight.
Yeah, and I think you really wanted to make it interesting. I either trying to lose my voice or I don't know what you was doing, but you for some reason like to go 3 wide at the very beginning of the race. Is that by design, or you just see an opening and take it? I mean, kind of talk about it. I mean, what's going through your mind?
Both those things. I think it's way more fun to be driving forward. So a couple of those stops, I get to the front, go take 4 tires, go to the back, go back to the front. It's just fun here because it takes. It's not always the safest route taking that 3rd line on top, but if you can run the car right, it's a ton of fun, and I just enjoyed doing that so much. And at one point in the race, there was also a bet on the line in the room if I would make it to the lead in 5 laps. So I did. So I won that bet.
Oh, wow. Wow. Out of curiosity, what was the bet?
It was a $5 bet.
Whoa!
And they threw it out there. So I'm like, hey. But I missed on the double or nothing. But I mean, double or nothing was winning, and I didn't think with going to the back and going back to the front that I would survive to the end. But I did.
You did. Yeah, and you did just enough to make it to where the top 8 drivers are going to have to come get, be in the top 4 to make it in, for the championship race. So, Peter would have won. It would have automatically locked him into the top 4. But since you won, I mean, there was so much going on down there, and I didn't realize you guys were teammates at the time either. So,
yep.
I mean, were y'all talking about that the whole time?
Yeah, we're trying to help each other out. We were aware of the point situation, what was needed to get into the top 4, and based on where everybody was in the field, we were just watching the standings, and we were able to see that Peter was pretty safe, as well as I think it was the rest of the top 5 or 6 at the time. So we were just racing it out, having fun out here.
Yeah, having fun, and fun you guys did have. So Kevin, awesome job, buddy. Now, no, you're not in the top 4, but I know we're gonna see you next week at the Butt Kicker Championship weekend.
Hopefully,
same track, but repaved, so you don't have all those bumps out there. It'll be totally different than what it was here tonight, buddy. So if you're there, man, how do you feel about the new Daytona?
I like it. I prefer Daytona over Talladega just because getting off on and off pit road it's pretty tricky. So you have to takes a lot of skill to be able to do it right. The pit entry here is way harder because of those cones you have to get your car between. But both Daytonas put on great shows. It's a little tighter racing, which I absolutely prefer. As long as people are holding their lines, they should put on a great show next week.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Awesome job out here on the win, buddy. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. And, of course, get ready for the championship race with the top 4 next week.
Yeah, huge thanks to the boys at Team Bootnaka. Thanks to you for putting on the broadcast and all the admins working to put this on every week. It's a ton of fun to come out here and race in OP.
Oh, yeah, definitely so, man. It's been one heck of a season. And I'm honestly looking forward to more, but we'll get to that after the season ends. So, Kevin, go celebrate the win, and we'll see you hopefully next week.
All right. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, the number 40 of Peter DeBora. Peter, man, you're right there. I know I've already talked to Kevin about it, and I'm sure you're going to put your 2 cents in as well. You know, with a win, you would have been locked in, but, you know, you did come up short with the win, but what's this going to do for you going into next week? I mean, mathematic-wise, before you get to that, of course, talk about the race out here, too, because, you know, that right now is what is most important.
Well, it's my favorite track. I always seem to do well here. I like having the track position battle. It's a little bit different than the things that we do at all the other places, but it still feels like Daytona. You can still push and you can still draft and work your way to the front if you have to. It's just a little bit tougher to do some things than others. And I don't know. This is a fun place. I stayed up front almost the entire night. I don't think I spent any laps outside the top 10. And you know, that meant that I didn't take any right side tires for a long time. And then I finally got to, and I think the lap 65 pit stop under caution there. And I don't think any of my peers around me near the front did at that time. And it really started to show, like on corner exit, I was really able to launch. So good call by Kevin. He kind of picked up on that early with the track temp and how good rights were going to be there late in the run. But yeah, honestly, I feel bad because Steven and Dana had such great seasons and they were in really good spot points wise. But without David Stringle and Dan having a bad week last week and kind of mired mid-pack, we weren't really racing that hard at the front. I was okay kind of exactly in my position there. I knew Mark was the same, Anthony and Josh. We were all kind of in great point spots to be in the top 6 and just kind of walk our way into the final 4 there, not really pushing too hard. So I think if there was a 5th playoff guy up there mixing it up, then you would have seen 3 wide and people doing some crazy stuff at the end. But pretty sure everyone in that top 6 was really content with how that race ended. And we weren't pushing all that hard, and we're just trying to make sure we finished up there real well.
Yeah, and you did. I mean, P2 is not bad. You know, the points, when the points come out, it's when, you know, it's really going to, you know, kind of set the stage. I don't know if it's you that does the points or whoever, but, you know, we'll know exactly who the top 4 is, hopefully by the end of the broadcast here tonight. If not, we'll know them tomorrow. But, you know, you go from a track like the 08 of Daytona with all these bumps to the repaved Daytona next week for the championship race. There's a lot of differences, but a lot of similarities too with like what Kevin was saying, the tight racing, the 3 wide that Kevin likes to throw out there on lap 1. So you know, you have, I think you have more differences though than the similarities. But man, talk about it, going from this to the new Daytona. How do you feel about that?
I think a lot of people kind of underestimate how easy it is to get to the 3rd lane and potentially gain some spots here. It's definitely dangerous, but I think that actually makes it easier to pass in the 3rd lane here than at regular Daytona or somewhere. Dega is obviously really wide and you can go 4 there if you want to, but it seems like when push comes to shove, Daytona can run 3 wide as well, and then you can't get by. You're roadblocked there. You never really seem to get roadblocked here. Like, there just never really is a 3rd line that's sticking around there long enough so that if you're determined, you can kind of make your way forward. It'll be interesting to see how many cars we get for the finale. You know, we've had a lot of guys show up for just a couple races all year, and some guys been really interested in points. And since we're losing 4 guys in our championship hunt, if that's going to be 4 drivers who decide they might want to do something else on a nice hot Saturday next weekend, but you know, it's just finishing position. Leading laps doesn't matter. Pole position doesn't matter. All the bonus things, the 0x, that doesn't matter next week. So it's going to be about taking care of your car and being at the right place at the right time.
Yep, whoever finishes ahead of the other ones. That's the way it works, you know. Yep. You can finish second, and the driver can finish right behind you. You do not have to win that race to become a champion. So throw everything you know, points-wise, out the window going into next week. Because it all comes down to that race, where you finish, you know. So it's going to be interesting. You know, we get a group of guys like we had out here tonight, Peter, out there next week with the top 4. I ain't no telling what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot more people chilling at the back. I know Josh and I were entering below the cut line. Mark and Anthony were in a little bit safer spot. So Josh and I were focused on qualifying. We were focused on leading laps early. We were competing for that most laps led thing for a while. And then
Yep.
once that big wreck happened at the end of the 8, that involved the 8, we knew the 43 was struggling all night with trying to stay on a lead lap with a beat up car. And when that happened to the 8 there, it just kind of turned the pressure off a little bit. We were just kind of like, okay, cool. We can roll through here now. We've got him covered by 10 spots. We were only 5 points behind, sort of thing. So, but that doesn't matter. Next week, it's literally you're going to be looking at your relative. You're going to be looking at those 4 drivers, and you're not really concerned with anyone else on the track, like you said. So it'll just be, it'll be real interesting to see who's working with who and what teams kind of come together. Might have some people come out of the woodwork that haven't been around for a while to try and help a teammate or something like that. But it'll be fun, man. Championship races are always intense, but that's why we do this thing.
Yes, sir. That's it, man. Well, Peter, awesome job. P2 here tonight, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for championship racing next week?
Yeah, thank you for putting on a broadcast. Thanks everyone who toughed out watching this thing. I know we had a lot of cautions early. Probably one of the most entertaining starts, but I hope it was there at the end for you guys. And Rick, Mark, and Zach, and all the admins, what they do for Saturday nights, coming in and really helping put the word out there for this league. We always have a lot of new drivers all the time, and that's that. It doesn't seem like much, but that's a lot of work. And
Yeah.
they're definitely doing a lot of stuff, adding guys to the league, getting their car number set, doing all the stuff that you need to do. So appreciate all them and all the drivers that come out tonight. These are our biggest fields that we have over the course of our series. Now Monday's a little different because you got to get invited, and there's only so many people who can join. But it's pretty awesome to be able to just sign up on a Saturday and there's 43 trucks ready to go, and it might be 20 different faces from the week before.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, Rick's fired because he wasn't here tonight, so.
He earned a Saturday off. For sure.
All righty, buddy. Yeah, big shout out to all the mothers out there, too. I think somebody forgot.
I got 40 minutes to figure something out. See if my 7-Eleven's got cards or something like that. Go pick some flowers out of the neighbor's yard. I'm good.
You're good. All righty, Peter. We'll go celebrate P2. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us down here to our third place finisher, Brian Wang here tonight, trying to get me confused with his name down there. So, Brian, man, awesome job out there here tonight. 1, 2, 3 finish for, teammates out there. You did have to use your reset early, but, man, talk about the racing from your standpoint. How was it going? Rough early on, but how did it, how was it going throughout the race, man? How did you overcome everything down there?
Yeah, it was a pretty, well, not a calm race, but I'd say generally easy race. Kevin and we were able to go free wide pretty early a couple of times. I only went free wide like once, and that was at the very start, and that brought me up to like 4th. But yeah, from then on out, I just decided to hang at the back some bit, and obviously there was the green flag pit stop, and yeah, that just brought us to the final part of the race after another yellow, and we were luckily able to be first, second, and third, and stay first, second, and third.
Yeah, I mean, you teammates up there, it's hard enough finishing in the top 5, let alone top 3. But, y'all managed to go 1, 2, 3 out here tonight. Talk about Kevin up there, leading with Peter, and then you're right there as well. What was the conversation like between y'all?
In terms of like the restart, choosing the top or the bottom line on those 2 restarts, we just decided to stick with what we thought would result in the best finish, so that we could stay first, second, and third, and so that everyone else would be having to push us.
Oh, you did what you had to do there, Brian. So awesome job, buddy. Finishing up there in podium finish with your teammates there of Kevin and Peter. Now championship racing next week at the new Daytona, buddy. How do you feel about going from the bumpy 08 Daytona to the new Daytona?
Yeah, hopefully guys can handle free wide a bit better there, but yeah, it should be overall an easier track to drive at, and yeah, looking forward to help out Peter chase the championship there.
All righty, buddy. Well, any thoughts, any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate an awesome P3 here tonight?
Yeah, thanks to Team Bootnaka, and thanks to you for broadcasting, everyone at OP, and thanks to Nexus Esports.
All righty, buddy. We will see you next week, hopefully.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Well, awesome job by everybody out here tonight. All 35 drivers who showed up. 2 drivers did not start the race. We'll get to that here in just a second. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Kevin Freeze in the 025. I'm just going to start calling him 3 Wide Freeze here. You know, why not? Because he likes to take it 3 wide. But, man, awesome job by these guys. Let's go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results. Pending in the admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Points are not updated yet, so these are unofficial. But Kevin Freeze grabbing the win out here tonight. Awesome win by Kevin. Peter DeBora going to finish in that P2 spot. Brian Wang, who we just talked to here, he'll finish 3rd. Mark Mann in 4th. Anthony English in 5th. Josh Milam in 6th. Tonto in 7th. Stanley Jr. in 8th. Richard Sanchez 9th. And Andy Brigante 10th. Matt Wagner in 11th. Daniel Harrington 12th. Frederick Hofstetter 13th. Sean McCara 14th. Bubba Winningham 15th. John Stevens 16th. Chris Scala 17th. Edmund DeBoer in 18th. David Overstreet 19th. And Harold Rothery in 20th. David Miles 21st. Anna Shepard 22nd. Zach Fridge 23rd. Adam Kilday 24th. David Livingston 25th. Nathan Warren 26th. Andrew Schroeder 27th. Fernando Moraga 28th. Dude Conrad 29th. And Steven Karosik 30th. Ryan Whitaker 31st. Dallas Childers 32nd. Brian Rainville in 33rd. Gary Turner and Alan Foster Jr. did not start here tonight. But congratulations goes to our winner here again, Kevin Freeze. Big shout out to everybody out there here tonight that tuned in. Fritzy, Jacob Bell, Garrett Grant, Zachary Workman, John Black, Mara Clark, Brennan Kennedy, David Casper, my brother, Emma, my mom, Digital Armchair, Eric. Big shout out to all of y'all and everybody out there that was not talking as well. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, but that is going to do it here tonight for MaxspeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.